कॉन्सेप्ट्स पढ़ाएंगे, सबको सिखाएंगे. दिस इज अ कैंपेन लेड बाय iExamB to solve the doubts and clear concepts of many students across the globe who are appearing for competitive examinations. आज के इस वीडियो में हम लोग डिस्कस करने वाले हैं the difference between partnership and limited liability partnership. Welcome to iExamB, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. For law, it is LegalB, with all the updates that you keep on getting on LegalB. And you can also come up with your queries at hello@iexamb.com. You can call on this number. And अगर आपको कोई भी डाउट्स है, आप इस वीडियो के कमेंट सेक्शन में भी लिख सकते हो, या फिर अगर आपको कोई कंसेप्चुअल वीडियो की ज़रूरत है, यू कैन राइट टू अस इन द कमेंट सेक्शन ऑफ दिस वीडियो. वी विल श्योरली ट्राई टू रिड्रेस इट एज सुन एज पॉसिबल. www.iexamb.com पे विजिट करके आप काफ़ी सारे मॉक टेस्ट सॉल्व कर सकते हो, एंड दैट टू फॉर फ्री. चेक आउट ऑल द कोर्सेज ऑल्सो दैट इज अवेलेबल and take the benefit. Partnership and limited liability partnership. These are very commonly discussed terms, and we generally discuss both these acts and terms together. इसके साथ और एक suggestion मैं आपको देना चाहूँगी, whenever you're studying company law as well, you should study these three things, these three acts together, at least the conceptual part, the basic part. Because these terms are related to each other in the sense partnership का concept एंड कंपनी का कंसेप्ट, ये दोनों के कुछ फीचर्स आए हैं इन द कंसेप्ट ऑफ लिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी पार्टनरशिप. सो फॉर दैट फर्स्ट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड द कंसेप्ट ऑफ पार्टनरशिप एंड ऑल्सो द कंसेप्ट ऑफ अ कंपनी, एंड देन यू विल वेरी इजीली बी एबल टू कैप्चर द कंसेप्ट ऑफ लिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी पार्टनरship. So the concept of partnership, let us see. The image number 1, as you can see, it is self-explanatory. I have taken it for a partnership firm. There are 4 people that are shown in this image that are coming together to carry out a business. They have a common objective of earning profit, carrying out business, then sharing that profit. And this is what they are doing by a mutual agreement. So this is what is a partnership firm. And if one of them also resigns, retires, or leaves the firm dissolves, because the firm does not have its own existence. ये आपको इस इमेज में काफ़ी क्लियरली समझ में आ रहा होगा. But similarly, if you look at the concept of limited liability partnership, what is the difference here? You can see in this image as well. These 3 people have come together to carry out the business. Of course, LLP का भी objective वही है जो partnership का है. They are also going to share the profits. But what is the word here that is used is limited liability partnership. जैसे कि partnership में liability unlimited होती है. If anything happens, all the partners are going to be equally liable, and also it can extend to the personal liability of a partner. If it is not dissolved, if it is not the purpose is not served by the partnership firm assets. But it is not so in case of an LLP. In case of an LLP, the word itself suggests that the liability is limited. So if the liability is limited, it will be limited for each partner. That means each partner will be contributing certain amount of share, whatever he is contributing into the partnership, into the LLP. His liability also will be restricted to his share, his contribution only. It is limited in nature. So many people are nowadays going on for the concept of LLP, and LLP has its own existence. So अगर LLP में कोई partner जाता या आता है, तो LLP के existence को उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता until and unless it goes below the number of 2, क्योंकि मिनिमम 2 लोग तो चाहिए LLP के लिए भी. अगर उससे भी कम हो जाता है, then that is a different case. But if there are many people and if one of them leaves, then that does not affect, because the LLP is having its own existence, own personality, and this is what is the feature of a company. तो ये बहुत ही बेसिक डिफरेंस है पार्टनरशिप और LLP का. दिस इज द बेसिक डिफरेंस दैट एग्जिस्ट इन द very existence of the bodies itself. This is what is a partnership firm, image number 1, and LLP is image number 2. Let us see the definitions. Partnership, as we know, is an agreement between two or more persons to run a business together and share the profits they earn from the business. LLP shall be a body corporate and a legal entity. That means it is having its own existence like that of a company from its partners. Two or more persons are going to associate for carrying out a lawful business. ये वाला पार्ट आपको पार्टनरशिप की तरह सिमिलर दिखेगा यहाँ पर. With a view to profit making, and they can subscribe, they may subscribe their names to an incorporation document. Now this incorporation document is featured like that of a company and filing the same with the registrar, क्योंकि कंपनी जो LLP की जो बॉडी कॉर्पोरेट है उसका एग्जिस्टेंस इनकॉर्पोरेशन डॉक्यूमेंट से रजिस्ट्रार के पास रजिस्टर हो जाएगा, फाइल हो जाएगा to form that particular LLP. And it will also have a perpetual succession like that of a company. So can you see how LLP is a combination of some features from partnership and some features from a company, and that together is making the body of an LLP. Objective partnership जैसा है and features कुछ company जैसे हैं. So ये basic difference है. अब कुछ और टेक्निकल डिफरेंसेस देख लेते हैं फ्रॉम द एक्ट इटसेल्फ विच यू रियली नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड. लाइबिलिटी एंड एजेंसी के बारे में. लाइबिलिटी का तो जैसे हमने पहले ही डिस्कस किया, इट इज़ अनलिमिटेड इन केस ऑफ एन पार्टनरशिप फर्म. अनलिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी होती है. अगर एसेट्स से भी वो लाइबिलिटी पे नहीं हो पा रही है, दैट लाइबिलिटी हैज़ टू बी पेड बाय द पर्सनल एसेट्स और पर्सनल मनी ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर पार्टनर. बट इन केस ऑफ एन LLP इट इज़ ओनली लिमिटेड टू द कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशंस ऑफ द पार्टनर्स. एक एक्सेप्शन ये है कि अगर कोई पार्टनर ने फ्रॉड किया है, इफ़ ही हैज़ डिफ्रॉडेड using the name of LLP, then the partner will be liable personally as well because वो default में है. But other than that, the liability will be limited to contribution of partners only. And if we look at the concept of agency, which is very important, again, Section 18 of Partnership Act talks about it, that every partner is an agent of the firm and also of all other partners. That means he is going to act on behalf of the firm. He is the representative of the firm. लेकिन LLP में ये concept थोड़ा सा modified है. LLP में every partner is an agent of the LLP but not of other partners. Remember that. He is an agent of LLP but not of other partners because liability is limited and he is acting only with respect to his contribution, so he will not be an agent of the other partners. So ये कुछ important differences है. Rather ये दो सबसे basic differences हैं जो substantial in nature है. And you have section 26 in the LLP Act for this part and you have section 18 in the LLP Act for this part. These sections are also very important. So like this, you have to first have a conceptual clarity on the point, and now when you read both the acts, it will be very easy for you to understand all the provisions. If you have any doubts and queries, do write to us, and also don't forget to visit the quiz that is there along with this video. For all the CPSS videos, that is concept पढ़ाएंगे, सबको सिखाएंगे videos, we have quizzes. So please वो solve करके अपनी conceptual clarity को check कीजिए. Don't forget to subscribe and prepare 50% faster with iExamB. Thank you.